Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I hope you're having a great night and welcome. This is part 2 of the haul of things that we got at the Vintage Bazaar, New England that we went to last month. I already did part 1 that was all the paper stuff and realized I had been talking for, I don't know, like eternity, and probably you had fallen asleep. So I went ahead and made this part 2, which is all the textiles, and boy did I score. Had it not been literally 100 degrees that day, and very shortly after I'd had my surgery, I could have spent all day looking at the textiles, particularly one woman who had so much stuff. It was amazing, and I had a really good time going through her boxes and bins. So we will start with the bigger pieces of linen and stuff. This first one is really beautiful linen. It has a funny merchandise sort of tag on it, but it really looks like it was hand stitched. You can see where the knots were and everything. And it has this basket embroidered on it. I've already chopped, oh, there's the right side. I've already chopped into this one because I've been printing on the fabric and it's so lovely I couldn't help it, but that's what that was embroidered on all 4 corners. Then there's this little tiny lace doily. There is this beautiful doily that also looks hand embroidered. This will be a free printable on our Facebook page. Probably tomorrow, Monday the 23rd, it will show up, and that's Recreations by Brooke, and there will be a link down below if you'd like to be able to print this out as a freebie. Little tiny butterfly. You see that? It's so cute. This is more textured. It's got this beautiful trim and tulip design on it. It was a table runner, it looks like. These have not been through the wash yet, so God knows what's getting on me right now. But I'm going to wash them all and press them. And again, they'll be in my shop in some form at some point. If you guys have any idea or see anything that you like, please do let me know. Because I'm a little bit at a loss, and I certainly have a lot of this. Oh, I love this little delicate corner hanky. Then another table runner. And again, there are rust spots, things that weren't clean all the way before they were stored. So that was definitely hand embroidered. And look, it's so pretty. It's another basket of flowers. So I will go through and I will wash them and spot remove them and see what I can get out. But a lot of things you just can't. They've been in there for too long. And I don't really mind that. As long as I know it's clean, I'm good to go. This is gorgeous. This is all hand embroidered, and it looks like hand crocheted trim on this. A napkin or maybe a table, not a runner, but a scarf. Very fall flowers. I like those. Here's just a cut work doily. Machine done, it looks like, but still so pretty. Another cut work. This one I know had a lot of stains on it, but I loved it. And again, I don't care if it's stained. It's old. People used it. People loved it. That's fine. I love this one. It had a serious bad stain on it right there. But the lace on it is so, that's too high, so delicate and so beautiful. And the fabric itself is gorgeous. So this will become something. Yeah, it's got a bunch of stains on it, but I can work around that, right? We're good at that. Then there's this one that I think was machine done rather. Looks like it. Just a table runner, but I love the motif on it. Isn't that pretty? And it's got this pretty pink trim. And I like the fabric. It's textured and it's kind of shiny, but it's got some kind of design in it. So that was pretty cool. And then there is this one that's this kind of heavy, coarse linen, and then this beautiful embroidery on it. This was a table runner as well. And I would definitely say that was hand done. Nice. Wow, it's so funny. I said in the other video, I hadn't pulled this stuff out since the bazaar, which was a month ago, really. And this is like a whole new shopping trip. This lace runner, which I love. I just think it's gorgeous. It's crocheted. Don't know if it was hand crocheted or not, but it's just beautiful. Maybe I should put a digital kit in the shop of these too. scan a bunch of them and do that. I don't know. You guys really honestly help me out. Tell me what to do. I need guidance. Here's another one that I just love. This one had some holes in it and stains. Hand embroidered. But look at the beautiful embroidery. Isn't that gorgeous? Just love it. So that one is beautiful. And there's this one that I already scanned and put as a... no, I haven't put it up yet. This is going to be part of the freebie for the kit that's coming out next week. I'm going to do a tutorial series on making a grocery bag journal. Several people had asked me, and it sounded like fun. I love doing it. There's so many different tutorials out there on making a journal, but I figured I'd show you the way I do it. And I'm going to make a free kit that you can download and print to make along with me if you'd like to. There'll also be a separate kit in the shop with add-ons and things that you can buy. Here's this one. How about that trim, huh? Is that a crazy color or what? Another table runner. The embroidery is just beautiful. And yeah, looks hand done. Interesting choice on that trim. I'm going to guess 70s. And then the last one was this hanky that is just beautiful. Look at the butterfly in the corner. Isn't that so pretty? And it's so soft. And oh, I just love this one. So those were pretty much the big linens that I got. Then I got just some assorted trim that she sort of, I think I paid a little bit for it, but not a ton. But isn't that pretty? This is like a sheer blue. And they're just tiny little scraps. Looks like maybe it came out of someone's sewing basket or something. Bunch of that blue. Oop. Wait, we had a hitchhiker. Really pretty white, fine white. There. Very pretty. This looks like it may have been cut off of something else. Very fine, sort of ivory color. It doesn't look like it started out ivory. I'm thinking this might have been on a vintage something. It might just be aged to that color. Little tiny piece of lace. Again, this looks like it was handmade. I can't even imagine working with thread that tiny. So pretty. Little tiny piece of eyelet. Don't you think this was probably someone's sewing basket? And these were pieces they cut off of things before they got rid of them? This was hand crocheted. You can see the little holes that they punched in the edge of a handkerchief or a napkin or something. And used that tiny little thread. Oh, this is another piece of the white. Here's another hand. I don't know if that's tatting. I think it's crochet. Little tiny white trim, so fine. Oh, bonus buttons. Cute. I'm gonna put those with my buttons. Here's some dotted Swiss that has some lace on it. This is very scratchy. And then this is so soft. Let me untie it because you can't really see it. Well, that's never coming off in a million years, so maybe you can see it like that. It's blue and pink and pale green and ivory, and it's just so pretty. So those are the trims. Then I got some unfinished needlework, and that's in this pile. There were some yo-yos, which are beautiful fabrics, very vintage. I almost want to say this is feed sack. I'm not positive. I'm not an expert. But the patterns kind of look like patterns, and it's got that coarse feeling, so not sure. Oh, and whoever was making yo-yos actually stitched a circle face up on the back side. That's dedication right there. So, some more of those daisy-looking ones. I don't know, well, some red and white flowers, roses, just beautiful. Just a scrap. Put that in the scrap pile. Another just a scrap. And again, she told me these were feed sacks, and they might be. They do have that rough texture, and they have that feeling, that look. So these are all just scraps. I thought I'd put all my scraps in a different pile. More scraps. Collar. so cute. Don't know if it came off something that was already made or if it was made for a pattern and not finished. More scraps. More scraps. These are all scraps. Oh, yeah. And then there's this. Somebody made little doilies out of yo-yos. So much work. They finished the back. It's machine sewn. But it looks like I can see the stitches on the yo-yos and it feels old. So I'm guessing, excuse me, terrible allergies. I'm guessing that these are old. So there are those, and here's the bigger size. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I couldn't leave them. They were sad and lonely. Then there were these, and they were not giving these away. I had to stop myself. But somebody finished a bunch of these quilt blocks. And I'm not a quilter. I can't remember what this pattern's called, but aren't those beautiful? All different patterns and fabrics. Then it has the blanket stitch around, just like Elizabeth showed us. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is awesome. Check out her videos. She's Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. We'll put a link down below so you can go check her out. But the other day on a live stream, she taught us how to do a blanket stitch. So isn't it amazing? A lot of work went into these, and this woman had a bunch of them, but as I said, they were not cheap. And again, don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I just loved them. And there's the last one of those. So those were quite a treasure. Then I'm certainly not going to go through all of these because you guys will scream and run away. And probably unsubscribe to my channel, and I couldn't blame you. These are all just scraps from a quilter, I would guess. Some quilter who had bits left. Some of them are definitely feed sack. And some are tiny and some are bigger. And the patterns are just so gorgeous. So I'm going to throw these all in the wash, press them, and see what I got. But I just think they are so much fun. Love the patterns. There was one in here that I saw on the quilt that was little dogs that was so cute. Thought I saw a scrap of it, but maybe not. So anyway, we'll not go through all of it because that would be incredibly boring, but aren't these beautiful? So much fun. So look for those in the shop in some way, shape, or form. Don't know what I'll do with them. And then finally, I got buttons. Sorry for the crinkly noises. I got vintage buttons. And I kind of went through and picked them all out to put them in one bag so I could show them to you. And again, I won't go through each card because that would be extremely boring. But look at these. Aren't they so pretty? Grants. Do you guys remember Grants? I don't know if it was the whole country or if it was just New England, but it was like a 5 and dime. These 4 buttons were 39 cents. Huh. Not surprised. No barcode. Beautiful pink and natural colors and more pinks. And these look kind of like wood. And I love these little green guys. Little tiny white ones. 44 cents from Ames. 49 cents from the company. Interesting. So there are tons of those. And then I got this big bag full, and there's another one of those vintage bird cards. But these were just loose, and she sold me the whole bag. So those are fun. I won't dump them out and bore you. But I did get some cool buttons as well. So that is the haul from the Vintage Bazaar. It was a wonderful day. I'll ask the nice old man to link the Vintage Bazaar Facebook page down below. It's worth checking out to see if it's going to be in your area because it is a lot of fun. So that's what I got. Again, I said it like 10 times. Please, if you have any ideas about how to package this stuff to sell it in the store, speak up. I need the advice. And if you saw anything that you're interested in, please let me know. And I think that's all for now. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Stalk us on the interwebs. Go check out our Facebook page at Recreations by Brooke. We give away lots of free printables and things over there. And I will talk to you later. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.